and I'm so proud to finally be raising some awareness. Now, I'd like to tell you all a little bit about a very special girl called Charity. And when Charity was born, she was a perfectly normal baby. She rocked, she flapped, she could become entranced by her own thoughts. But then everything changed. You see, Charity is a victim of the modern epidemic of allism. Now, today we're going to hear from a real expert, someone who lives with allism and its many challenges every day. Everyone, please welcome Charity's mum! Charity's mum! Welcome! Come on, everyone, give Charity's mum a big round of applause. Every day, it's just incredible.
Thank you, that recognition just means so much.
Charity's mum, do you have?
No.
Thank God. Now, you're a real hero, Charity's mum. So, technically speaking, allism is the tragic condition of not being autistic, but that's just the dry scientific approach. What can you tell us about allism from a mother's perspective?
Sure. Well, for me, probably the hardest thing, it's the lack of authenticity. I just don't feel like we have a real connection.
Could you give an example? Just, something intimate and private from Charity's life.
Absolutely. Anything for awareness. Unfortunately, this story didn't make it into my forthcoming memoir, but I do think it's a really perfect illustration of what I deal with. So just the other day, Charity was coming home from school. I asked her how she was, and she just said, "Fine."
She just lied to you. That's so sad.
If she didn't want to talk, she could have just said so. Or said nothing. I just wish she and I could have a normal conversation.
Now, to understand what's going on here, let's bring in the country's foremost expert on not being autistic. They just received a prestigious $1 million research grant from Allism Speaks. Please welcome Dr. Professor! Professor Doctor, it is an honour. Now, that story we just heard from Charity's mum, what can you tell us about that?
This is one of the classic deficits we see in the non-autistic person, the struggle with honesty. So with Charity, we'd be looking at a therapy that helps her develop a connection between what she feels and what she says. But ultimately that connection will never truly be real.
And so you mentioned some of the deficits of non-autism. Could you tell us more?
Sure. We tend to see an unnatural stillness in the non-autistic person, a propensity to miss completely obvious patterns in the environment, and a tendency to become distraught in the most unusual of circumstances.
Charity always wants me to look at her eyes.
Yes, conflating eye contact with attention and love is a classic deficit.
What other weird and unnatural things do realistic people do?
I prefer child without autism because it's important to separate the child and the condition.
It's true, not having autism is a tragic disease. We wouldn't want your daughter to over-identify with it. And after all, we need to remind others that people without autism are still human.
Of course. But about the weird things.
Yes. So, the child without autism indulges in delusions about the meaning of tone or gesture, refusing to listen to the actual words being spoken, and instead creating implications based on arbitrary elements. And tragically, this traps these people in a realm of shallow social relationships.
And of course, this affects the people around them the most. Isn't that right, Charity's mum?
I do blame myself. I did get her vaccinated.
It's okay. You didn't know.
But I just want to say, there are strengths too.
Oh, absolutely. Some people theorise that many famous figures in the arts and marketing might have lacked autism. It's important that we take a strength-based approach.
Charity's very good at making phone calls. She'll just dial up and do it.
Oh, real allistic savant. Now, Doctor, is there anything else we should know just to, really raise awareness?
So my colleague, Mr. Wakefield and I are hard at work on some genetic research that we believe will make this condition a thing of the past.
I can hardly even imagine charity with autism. It'd be like getting a whole new child.
Now, some radicals say that we shouldn't be focusing on a cure, but should instead be trying to make the world more accommodating for these delightful weirdos. What do you think?
Sounds hard. I mean, think about it, we're the majority, they're the minority. They'll just have to get used to it until we can get rid of them.
Oh, thank you! That's enough! Thank you! Have a good afternoon! Thank you!
What did I say?
Have a good... Thank